Just the way Hausa man will never accept that he's Agatu. The same way we will never accept that we are Hausa. And if you don't know, I'm not a northerner. Yeah, it's as simple as that. You can say it. I don't know whatever covenant my father and their father did that my forefathers accepted to be called northerners. But as for me, the word come, if not like me, na the talk say will be not. Me, deep down, I know I'm not.
Hello and what's up, guys? In this video, we have something unbelievable to talk about straight from Nasarawa State. A man has come out boldly to set the record straight, declaring that he is not a Northerner, not Hausa, and not Arewa. So here is the thing. Many people assume that anyone from Nasarawa State must be Hausa, and this man is saying enough is enough. He is tired of being labeled something he is not. People call him asking, where are you from? And the moment he says Nasarawa, they jump to conclusion, oh, so you are Hausa. But his response, who told you that? He makes it very clear he is not Hausa. And just like how a Hausa man wouldn't accept being called Idoma or Agatu, he refuses to accept being called Hausa. In fact, he goes even further to say he is not a Northerner at all. Simple and plain. He questions why his ancestors agreed to be grouped as Northerners, but for him, never. He says even if people keep calling them Northerners, deep down he knows exactly who he is. He also points out something important. Many people in Nasarawa don't even speak Hausa, especially in villages. It's mainly in cities areas for business purposes. But even there, people still use their own dialect. And now, he's making his stance clear. No more hiding under the umbrella of anybody. He refuses to let future generations forget their culture by being wrongly labeled. The thing is, why are so many people from northern Nigeria coming out these days to loudly declare their real heritage? Guys, I will let you watch this video for yourself so you can see exactly what I am talking about. Take a look and don't forget to like, share and subscribe to this channel if you haven't already done so. Take a look, guys, and remember to share your thoughts after watching.
So some people call me on phone and ask me, where are you from? And I'll tell them I'm from Nasarawa State, and they'll be like, oh my God, you're Hausa, I thought you are Igbo. Who told you that Nasarawa State is Hausa? In case you don't know, I'm Agatu. Just the way Hausa man will never accept that he's Agatu. The same way we will never accept that we are Hausa. And if you don't know, I'm not a northerner. Yeah, it's as simple as that. You can say it. I don't know whatever covenant my father and their father did that my forefathers accepted to be called northerners. But as for me, the word come, if not like me, na the talk say will be not. Me, deep down, I know I'm not. I'm Agatu. I'm not Hausa. And my people, my dialect, most of us don't even understand Hausa that much. And if you go to most villages in Nasarawa State, they don't speak Hausa in villages. It's only within the town they speak Hausa because they want to transact things. And even within the town, they still speak their dialect. So I'm not Hausa. If you call me on phone and I tell you I'm from Nasarawa State, you say I'm Hausa, that one is between you and what you know. But what I know, I'm not Hausa and I'm not North. It's as simple as that. I'm Agatu. Yeah, not Idoma. I'm Agatu. We are no longer hiding under the umbrella of anybody. I cannot keep hiding under the umbrella of Hausa. Then my children will forget my culture and they will be calling them Hausa, or be hiding under the umbrella of Idoma. I'm not Idoma. I'm not Hausa. I'm Agatu, and I'm not a northerner. Simple. Period. So before you come here and ask me where are you from, I've already tell you where I'm from. I'm from Nasarawa State, and I'm Agatu, not Hausa, not Kanuri, not northerner. Simple.
I'm not happy that we're talking about middle belt. We will talk about the middle belt because we are not Arewa and we are not called North. Gone are the days when you do your appointment, the only thing you think about is Kano, Katsina, Sokoto, and you leave people like us that are from Benue, whom you claim to be middle, you claim to be North, and are not considered in the scheme of event. We will talk about middle belt, and this is the discussions that we are going to take to the next level. This is a new generation. We will not sit down and watch. During the time that Buhari was the president, how many people from the Tiv Nation, let me give a classical example of the Tiv Nation, who happened to be the 6th largest ethnic group in Nigeria, was considered, even though we claim to be from the North. And we are speaking out now. This generation is speaking out, and we will carve our difference. I don't know, you don't like it, but we are going to propagate this message of middle belt. You are shouting middle belt is not in the constitution. Is Arewa in the constitution? Arewa why it's not in the constitution. So we will shout it, we will take it to the rooftop, and all the sons of the Middle Belt will rise. This is a new challenge for us.
There are other tribes in northern Nigeria besides Hausa and Fulani. And why is the Hausa language so widely spoken? Not everyone in northern Nigeria is a Hausa. It's often assumed by many that everyone from the north is a Hausa. But in actuality, the northern part of Nigeria is very diverse, both linguistically and ethnically. There are hundreds of different ethnic groups in northern Nigeria. For example, you have Kanuris, Shua Arabs, Gwaris, Jukuns, Atiaps. You also have ethnic groups like Egon and Gwandara. I remember having a conversation with two people who had told me that they were Hausa, and both of them were from Kano. I later found out that they were actually Kanuri. And one of them actually told me that a lot of people from smaller ethnic groups in northern Nigeria not only identify as Hausa, but they only speak the Hausa language. The guy that I'm telling you about was ethnically Kanuri, but he couldn't even speak it, only Hausa. Now, on the contrary, you do also have people in northern Nigeria who don't even understand Hausa, and they are from the north. Although, let me admit, this is quite rare. Now, I even heard that there's a pidgin form of Hausa called Barikanchi, which is spoken mostly by non-native Hausa speakers in military barracks, but I don't know if that's true. Now, besides being a lingua franca in many places across West Africa, Hausa is a lingua franca in most of Nigeria's northern states. And the only northern Nigerian states where Hausa isn't widely spoken are Benue, Kogi, and Kwara State. Now, a lot of people don't talk about this, but Hausa has different dialects. You have the standardized Hausa dialect, which is based around the Hausa spoken in Kano, which is called Kananchi. You also have different sets of Hausa dialects spoken in Niger. You have the Hausa that's spoken in Ghana amongst the Zongo communities. Now, one reason I believe that Hausa has so many non-native speakers stems from the fact that the language is actually quite easy to learn. Although it's a tonal language, it's not as tonal, or its tones are not as complex as other languages. Now, many Hausa speakers educated in the north are taught in English and are also taught in Hausa, and many can write as proficiently in English as they can in Hausa. Now, this is not the single reason as to why Hausa has so many language speakers.